Most people in America who are alleged to be Christian of faith have not read any copy or any version of the Quran. In the chapter called Victory, in verse 48-26, we learn some powerful messages. And those powerful messages include this. While those who deny the truth made it a prestige issue in their hearts, the bigotry of the days of ignorance, God sent his tranquility down to his messenger and believers and firmly established in them the principle of righteousness. What this means is that you have the right to be righteous if you are putting yourself in faith, in your Bible, in your Quran, in your Veda, in whatever work on the Lord's house or the Lord's philosophy that has been passed down through the ages by sages. But the minute that you abuse your life by harming another life, you start to lose your opportunities. The delights of America, the lights of the Lord, are always people who like to laugh and entertain us. But that doesn't mean that they are not brilliant in their way or a light of the Lord every day. The challenge, usually what happens to those women, is that men try to abuse them and use them. And that enrages God. When Jesus turned over the temples that I often talk about, he turned over what was called the coffers, the collections of the priests of that day, the illegitimate sons of God in every way. They were collecting money from the poor and they were making them pay alms that they couldn't afford. But there's always someone in the poorhouse that wants to be higher than someone who is lesser than them. That liar has established himself as a bastard of Satan, a dark force in America, and we don't need them here. A liar of Satan will try to sexually assault someone, use them as if they're just a hole for them to plow. The liars of America are men who produce porn and ruin everyone in their lives. The women who were abused in Hollywood did make a choice in those days, but then they realized that they had rights. It took them some time, I think, but openly most of them decided to wait until they were more famous and had more clout to rule the day. Many people feel those ways in every way, that if I had a little bit more fame, if I had a little bit more fortune, then I'd be okay with talking about something private. But the truth is that it is never private, is it? Because there's always a bastard man of Satan who will always talk about his liaisons with unimportant satanic verses. When we talk about the light of the Lord, there are many bright bulbs across Hollywood and around the world, entertaining us, singing to us, dancing before us, and openly using their lights to highlight the world. Not only highlight the happy moments of life and the caressing moments of just having moments of time with people, but openly the darkness of the world, the illness of people, the badness of their mouths, and the immoralness of what they say.